Hey folks, welcome to the Witchual Workout. I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff. Today's Monday, and to check in with the moon, we have a waxing moon. It's a brand new crescent, and this is a great time to consider protective energy, blessing, building, energy of creation, right? And to tap into that, we are going to work with today a brand new sigil that was created this past Saturday in my Sigil Witchery workshop. It's called the Living Democracy Sigil. Now, if you're not familiar with my Sigil Witchery classes, we go through the history of work making, go in depth into my process, and then we co-create a sigil together. And this one had a special focus coming into this week because here in the United States, we have the inauguration of a brand new president, Joe Biden. And if you've been checking in with world news, we've had especially tumultuous couple weeks, also tumultuous several years. And so I wanted to help lend some energy to a smooth, safe, protective transition that helps build for a better society and a better democracy. Now, this sigil can also be used for any concept building with democracy anywhere in the world to promote something that is sustainable and livable for the people. So I'm going to show you the sigil. And this is the black and white version. There is a full color version that you can find via the blog link in the details. It's full color one's very pretty. I have a black and white printer, so we are using the black and white version here. And built into the sigil, just a few of the things, includes protection, justice, freedom, the light of liberty, truth, illumination, healing and resilience, integrity throughout, community and collaboration, respect, equality, future focus, hope, and prosperity for all. And to consider this for movement, all right, look at the major factors of it. I'm going to move back a little bit. See here, the camera's being a little wonky. There you go. So one of the main features of the sigil are the circles. You see the giant circle and then 3 interlinked circles going throughout the center. So thinking about circular movement there. We also have those dots, right? Also technically circles. We have the square down here at the bottom, as well as a star, 5-pointed star. We have the asterisk. This one is 6 points. We have a crescent moon, and then we have the flame above. So, and can't forget the big bar throughout the center, the equal sign there, that is creating stability and integrity and kind of a baseline throughout all of that, and sort of creating also star-like energy, even sun-like energy as well. You can read all about and see the work that went into this on the blog post, right? As well as download this image if you want to be able to print it out for yourself, put it on the candle, etc. So thinking about these shapes, we are going to do a combined warm-up and then move right into things. So our warm-up movements will help us think about these shapes, and then we'll put them together. So let's get started. As always, we start with breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. One more very deep breath. And exhale. Scoop up and over. Alright, to think about some of those shapes, we use them in our warm-up. Think about that square that was in the bottom and connecting with your feet. And it creates a square within the whole body as it lines up with your shoulders. And also thinking about moving the hips from side to side. Not only creates a sense of that square shape, but it can also be the equal sign of the bar that goes across. So allow your hips to just allow the energy to flow smoothly side to side, stretching. Expanding. Back in. Thinking about circles with the hips, pushing the pelvis forward, to the side, to the back, and to the side. And we do this with the hands, which would create the 3 circles together. And reverse. And reverse. And you can even do a very large circle with the hips, opening up. And reverse. And bring it back to center. Now thinking about the energy connecting from the feet up through the center. And expanding out, creating those rays that go in the center of the sigil. Within and up and out. You also think about that crescent. The crescent can be in the hips. Right? And here we're just doing a little side to side where the hips rise, pushing up. So this is very much the crescent moving this way. You can also do a more horizontal crescent. Let's go back as well. Okay. Now thinking about that asterisk energy, and pulling the hands up and thinking right here, explosion coming out. Right, so opening up into kind of a flower and releasing. And fire pulling through the body, up to the top and down. That guiding light. You can also think about those dots that are there. They are providing resources, representing aspects of community, which can be about building also a box for the whole body where we hit those 4 points with the feet and the hands. So think about reaching out, almost like for jumping jacks, right? To reach out. And also in this we have the star. Now in the sigil the star is inverted, pointing down into the ground as a descending star. So you can also think about that coming out and expanding through. And that one's large dot in the center, and it's that focus right through here. So those are the major elements that we have. So to work with the whole sigil, let's think about air first. Fire, water, earth, above, below, within, and without. And I'm going to start with the circle in the hips, bringing it around. And I am going clockwise. A giant circle that is encompassing the base for the whole design. Bringing it into being, and then making it a little smaller. And thinking about those chained circles, interconnected. center. Think about that square, pulling up through the center of the body, and out the asterisk. Raise. Think about that star energy. Rooting and powerful. The fire. That light of liberty. It spreads and opens, connecting people together. Reaching out, expanding, and bringing back to the center. So you can work with it in a few different ways, of course, and you can take some time to meditate with each of these different shapes. See how they feel in your body, connect them together in an order that makes sense for you. Don't be afraid to deviate or change from what we just did right now. So I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check in the details for the blog link, which explains everything about it, again, that you can print it out and see other uses as well. So thanks for joining in. Be sure to subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.